Hello, Legionnaires, and welcome to 10-Minute Introductions, the series where we provide a 10,000-foot overview of a game or game system and try to do it in 10 minutes or less. Stay tuned until the end of this video for information regarding our 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, let's get started. In this episode, I'm going to cover a game a little out of my wheelhouse, and that's for a couple of reasons, but one I believe it deserves a bit more attention, and that is Big Eyes, Small Mouth, 4th edition. This overview only covers the 4th edition core rulebook and does not get into supplemental material like BESM extras or Dramatis Personae. Additionally, I am not going to cover the math involved in character creation. Character creation is fun, so don't let that intimidate you. This video is simply not the place to cover it. With that, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. All right, let's start off here. Let's go to our page and let's embiggen that a little bit. All right, before you can create a character in BESM, you need to know in what genre or setting your character lives. You also need to know how many points you have to create the character. Once you know how many points you have to spend, you can generally know how powerful the character can be. Character creation comes in two forms. You can either select a template and make adjustments to the template, or you can create a character from scratch. All right, let's move on to the attributes. The statistics. I gotta get that right. One day I will. There are 3 stats in the game: body, mind, and soul. These stats are your character's core makeup, like ability scores or attributes in other games, where body represents the character's physical makeup, mind represents the character's mental prowess, and soul is that je ne sais quoi of luck, willpower, faith, grit, determination, whatever that just keeps you going. All right, we're going to move on to what actually are the attributes. Attributes are similar to talents or feats in other games. Attributes include abilities like improved combat prowess, force field, regeneration, teleportation, and so many more. Here's a big list right here for you. All those, and they come in so many different power levels as well. In fact, there are limiters and enhancements that can further tweak and adjust these attributes to your liking. To be clear, there's an incredible amount of customization to a character's attributes. No 2 or 5 or however many characters with the same attribute need to perform or feel the same. All right, you might want to give your character some defects or a defect. Defects are a great way to both humanize the character and to give you a few extra points to tweak an attribute to perfection. Hopefully you can tell in this overview that character creation is a heavily involved process, but it will allow you to create the exact character you want within the points allowed. I'm telling you, it is incredibly fun to create characters in BESM. All right, let's move back into some mechanics for just a moment. So now we have derived values. And these are where you get your combat value, and you can see there's a little bit of math involved, but it makes sense. There's only 3 stats, so your health points, your energy points. And they have a great impact on the character's ability to fight and perform difficult tasks as a whole. Think of it as your ability to fight, take damage, and not tire out. Stop on some of that art. Art in this game is just fantastic, by the way. But interesting items useful and necessary to your character don't cost money. Rather, they cost character points. Anyone familiar with the hero system or champions will understand this mechanic. For the rest of us, think of it like this. If you have a laser gun that does 5 points of damage, and another character has a broken chi attack that does 5 points of damage, it makes sense that both of those attacks would cost the same amount of points. Now, the primary difference between the two is that the Hadoken can't be dropped, lost, or taken away. Maybe it can be suppressed, maybe you can dispel magic, I don't know, but it's innate to the character, so it can't be taken away. The laser gun, on the other hand, can be taken away, therefore it costs half as many character points as the innate Hadoken attack. Now, this is Max Liao talking here. If an item is lost or taken, it should be returned to the character at an appropriate time in the future, or those points need to be refunded. The implication of spending points on an item is to have it available, else it's a waste of points. All right, let's look at companions. Oh, I didn't scroll down this. Oh well. You can see it's in the book. We're going to look at companions now. Finally, your character may have a companion. Like items, companions cost character points, but also like items, they provide a tangible benefit for the character as an ally, friend, or familiar. And see some of the ideas here. Not so happy with this art. This is like the one piece of art. And if I didn't show the templates, but they're written in the same format as the templates. Now, let's go back to some mechanics here. Okay. These 2 pages that I'm going to scroll through here, I'm going to stop on the second page, are pretty much the entire rules of the game. Outside of character creation, that hits your Pareto solution. That's your 80% right there. That's all you need to know. If you know those 2 pages, you know how to play this game. So there are 5 types of dice rolls in BESM, and I'm intentionally staying at this point because that target number is what I want you to focus on. Don't worry about the rest. And 5 types of dice rolls in BESM: stat rolls, skill rolls, initiative rolls, attack rolls, and defense rolls. In the most basic sense, you will roll 2d6, 2 6-sided dice, add the character's relevant stat, body, mind, or soul, and any appropriate skills or situational modifiers, and tally all that together. So if you need to roll a body roll, a stat roll, using your body stat, and your character's body stat is 6, you roll 2d6 plus 6. So if you roll, the typical 7 on a 2d6, you add 6 to it for a total of 13. Well, that 13 just got you that average success. So if it's an average difficulty action, you just made it. If the result is higher than the target number, the character succeeds at the task. And you can see the common target numbers on that page right there. That's why I left it there. There are some advanced features such as edges, obstacles, and hedging rolls, similar to taking 10 or taking 20 in Dungeons & Dragons, but those are outside the scope of this video. All right, to wrap this up, I only have 10 minutes. Let's get into the setting for just a moment. Well, there is an official BESM setting, or should I say settings? There's a multiverse it's called the Anime Multiverse for BESM. And it includes pretty much any of the major tropes that you would want to play in. And just look, anime is just as diverse as our imagination, so your BESM game can take place anywhere and any when you want it to. You can play fantasy, post-apocalyptic, slice of life, giant stompy robots, angels and demons, goo creatures, MMORPG fairies, and whatever else your mind can conjure. You can also play in BESM's Anime Multiverse, which includes various official canon settings and provides you the ability to add new and interesting settings to the multiverse as played at your table. All right, I'm going to end it there. I'm under 10 minutes. I win. So, all right, please, if you like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe. I hope to do some more of this. And I'm intentionally scrolling through the books as I'm talking here. That is part of the theme or the shtick of this, is I'm showing you the book at the same time to some degree. But I'm really interested in what you think of this series, and I look forward to reading your comments. I also want to say you can join the Legion of Myth on the RPG Digest live stream every Sunday at 1 p.m. on YouTube. We have 3 segments. We have fundamentals and overviews for segment 1, where we sometimes do read-throughs of games, or we show off how to do combat or how to cast spells, something to do with the mechanical and tangible aspects of a game. Then in segment 2, we have opinions and commentary, rants and raves on the RPG hobby and the weirdos within this hobby, like myself. And in segment 3, you can basically call in, join us on the stream, share your thoughts and experiences. Also, right now, we have a 3,000 subscriber giveaway, and look at the game that's on top there. Yes, we will be giving away 1 hardcover edition of BESM 4th edition. Now, to be fair, these hardcovers, as you can see on there, we have 2 Rift's 30th anniversary editions, we have Worlds Without Number, and we have, thanks to one of our wonderful Discord and Legion of Myth members, a Modifius Conan 2D20 system. Those are all hardcovers, all brand new, but those can only go to, American mailing addresses to include APO, FPO, but we are going to do gift cards because we want to show appreciation for our international subscribers as well. And finally, I want to thank you all for sitting through this. I just bumped over the 10-minute mark, but this isn't part of the review. That doesn't count. But I want to thank everybody for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day.